Hello and welcome back to the Spanish campaign. Last time we conquered the Gauls, knocking them out of the game. We took Alesia off of them, and now we turn our attention to the Britons. So we're planning an attack on Lugdunum. We've been building kind of a little bit of an army to reinforce Carbassi the Conqueror, and we've also been setting up an army from Spain, commanded by our brand new general Auros, who will help out with taking Lugdunum. So hopefully we can knock the Britons off of the mainland of Europe relatively quickly. We also took Cirta off the Carthaginians, and now we've set our eyes on Dimmidi and Nept. We're sending Gurguri the Conqueror and Gurguri the Second south to deal with Dimmidi first. And then we're also sending some reinforcements with Bila the Allergites to help out with Nept. So we want to get one more unit of Longshield Cavalry, which we send over from Carthaginova, reunited with Bila the Allergites. Then we'll send them over to Admiral Huguts and get them over to North Africa for their little campaign over there. And we have one more unit of Scutarii, which completed at Cordoba. So that's a decent little army. Not my best work, but we'll grab some troops from Tingi as well. Let's build some long shields at Tingi so that they can reunite with the new army. And yeah, we'll send them south. They'll be fine. And let's send a spy around, just see if we can find that old Carthaginian army that had the armored war elephants. We never fought them. I don't know where they went. So hopefully we can find them. And of course, the Brutii, commanded by Captain Numerius, have besieged Thermon. So that's what I'm really worried about. I don't have a great defensive force in the city, but I'm hoping that they will try to attack the city next turn because they have onagers. And if they do, I think we can win the fight. I'm just not feeling great about actually sallying out and fighting them. Let's take a look at what the actual army is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, really strong Praetorians, 3 chevrons of experience, melee attack 16, missile attack 20, total defense 26. Yikes. Yeah, very scary. 3 units of onagers is honestly a bit of a waste. I'm happy for them to knock down all my walls. We just won't even be on them, so yeah, we're not going to fight them yet. We'll let them come to us if possible. And over at Kydonia, we have Arganthonius the Allergites, who's prepared to make an attempt at taking Sparta. I don't think it'll work out for him, but he's ready for that. You know, he'll try. It'll be a little distraction, and you never know if it'll work out, and we can start eating them from both directions. So that's kind of the goal there. Let's go ahead and end this turn, and hopefully we get attacked by the Brutii. Not what I meant. They just bribed Patavium. Are you kidding me? Okay, we have a suitable husband for Caenia. He's got Untouched by Fear, which is really good, but he's 42. I'm not taking him. He's 42. But yeah, they just took Patavium from me. Are you kidding me? Can I reach that with any of my troops? That is so upsetting. I bet if I fight through this little army, I can take Patavium this turn. So I'm not letting that fly. Let's see, how much do we need to fight this army? Maybe a little more than that. We'll bring some Scutarii. If we can take Patavium back and just waste their money, that would be fantastic. Oh yeah, I think, can we? I think we can right now with this unit of Longshield Cavalry. So we'll just take back Patavium. Screw you. And I'll just occupy it. Let's make sure they haven't done anything bad to my beautiful city. No, they didn't do anything. I hate y'all. Y'all are horrible. And I'm going to build a diplomat here. And I'm going to bribe back your diplomat. Because I don't want you bribing Patavium. Are you kidding me? And then I think we should still kill this army. It's just some war dogs and some Roman cavalry. Let's go ahead and fight them real quick. Hopefully bribing Patavium was very expensive for them. Hopefully they did not enjoy that whatsoever. But yeah, let's go ahead and block up this bridge. I doubt they're going to charge at us because they have the advantage of defending on a bridge battle. But you never know, they might. So we'll put our Scutarii here with Fire at Will enabled and guard mode on. And is there a crossing that we can just run across with our horses? Doesn't look like there's one on this side. But on this side we do have a crossing. So let's grab all of our cavalry, run them up over here, and we'll cross them across the river. And we should pretty easily be able to defeat this army because you can break Warhound units before they release any dogs. In that case, yeah, this should be pretty easy. So I'll speed this up a little bit. And let's just charge across the river. And we'll draw up like this. Let's have one unit attack this unit of war dogs, one unit attack this unit of war dogs, and these two will attack the Roman cavalry. And let's have everyone sprint. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. And hopefully we get a break from the war dogs before they release their dogs, because then we don't have to fight the dogs. Did they break? They broke. I think they released their dogs beforehand, though. But this is going well. Both units of war dogs broke. This unit of Roman cavalry is wavering. I think we just want to go ahead and end the battle. We killed only 31% of the enemy. Let's run down these Roman cavalry a little bit more. We will have to continue fighting the dogs, because they don't actually flee. But I think we just kind of ran most of them down. So Roman cavalry, we'll try and get some kills on them. We want to hit 85% if possible. Alright, we got their general. We'll try and cut down these war dogs, the handlers, if we can reach them. No, we can't reach them. That's alright. We lost 17 troops. That's a great result for killing an army. Yeah, get out of my land, Brutii. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, we finally got a man of the hour, Captain Gartzi. Well done. I absolutely accept you. I am so proud. Gartzi of Emporii. He's a good commander. He's 20 years old. That's very exciting for me. I'll go ahead and send over my long shields. Oh, can we send over my new general to Patavium? Yes, we can. So that'll make it a little more expensive for them to bribe it. And we'll send over my cavalry as well. That'll make it even more expensive. And we'll send back these Scutarii to Mediolanum. Yeah, what a shame that they've just bribed Patavium. How rude. I'm going to build some more long shields here. We were building an army here to help out reinforcing against the Britons, but guess we lost all those troops. We have a new family member, Zadornin. Interesting name. Congratulations for being born. And let's take a look at our end of turn report. We profited 6,574 denarii that turn. Still going strong. Now, unfortunately, the Brutii did not attack at Thermon. They are building siege equipment, so maybe they'll attack after this turn. I'm going to give it one more turn, even though I'm just getting weaker every turn. If they attack me, the defender's advantage will be worth so much that I think it's worth giving it one more turn, see if they attack now that they have siege equipment and onagers. But yeah, we may be losing Thermon here, unfortunately. And I think we're ready to send over Arganthonius Theolergites from Kydonia. We want him to be able to get back at some point because Kydonia is a great place to train mercenaries, but there aren't any more Cretans right now. I could pick up Rhodes first, which would be good for income, but we don't really need income right now. I think the best thing to do is attack Sparta, as much as I want Rhodes. We'll go for Rhodes later. So sad. But yeah, let's land on the shores outside of Sparta, and this ship may just get caught out and die. We're going to try and get it back to Kydonia, but I don't have high hopes. Let's see what we are dealing with in southern Greece. So, decent little garrison at Sparta, not much at Corinth, not much at Athens. So honestly, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and besiege Sparta itself. And we will just build a whole bunch of siege towers. And let's merge together the troops. And, I mean, we don't have much here. I think it would be enough to win this battle just because we have Cretans, so we would be able to do a lot of damage to these legionaries. But I'm not entirely sure we'd win this battle. We're just going to try and be flexible, see if we can win Sparta. And honestly, this might relieve Thermon. They might bring their troops back to try and defend Sparta, so that's the goal. Gergely the Conqueror will continue marching south toward Dimmidi. Just 3 more turns to get there. And we did find the huge army of Abdeshmun Famius with the armored war elephants. So, yeah, that's very scary. Any chance I could bribe you? Are you one of those people that's easy to bribe? No, 218,000 denarii. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need that. But yeah, let's bring over my new army. Unfortunately, if I bring them over, probably just going to get killed by this army. But yeah, do I want to fight these guys in the field? I think I'd much rather defend Tingi with all of my skirmishers and all of my slingers. I think that's the best choice. Let's build some more skirmishers to deal with the elephants, and we will kind of just drop off our troops way up here, hopefully out of range of this Carthaginian army. Not quite, but I think they can retreat out of the way if we need to. Up at Alesia, we did manage to get the city under control, and we're just going to keep building more long shield cavalry, more Scutarii, and I want to get Kerbassi back to conquering as soon as possible here. Let's go ahead and retrain my elephants and these mercenaries. And yeah, we don't really have much strength up here compared to the armies that are around here. Very scary. We'll march Auros closer to Lugdunum. I think once he arrives at Lugdunum, we'll just go ahead and besiege them and declare war on the Britons. And then whatever's in Alesia it'll have to be enough to fight off whatever's around Alesia. We'll take the Bull Warriors and Balearic Slingers out of Narbomardius and give them to Auros to help out with fighting the Britons, and we'll just leave behind the naked fanatics inside of Narbomardius to defend. There's nothing else for us to do this turn. Once I click end turn, we might get attacked at Thermon, we might get attacked at Sparta, so this could be a big turn, but let's see how this goes. So we are attacked at Sparta, and honestly, I'm delighted to fight in the field with them sallying out, since I have so many Cretans. I don't think that was a very good choice on their part, but I will absolutely take that. So they have 3 units of legionaries with some really scary 26 defense. And the scariest part, 109 legionary cavalry, 26 defense, 6 charge bonus. Very scary cavalry there. But I don't know. I have a feeling that I can handle them. They didn't bring a general, and they'll be kind of just pushing their way through the little gate. So we have the advantage of getting some shots on them before they can reach us. So I don't know. I think we can handle them. So the battle starts immediately because they're sallying out. Let's pull up our Cretans to get some shots in, and we'll get our general right behind them. We'll pull up our cavalry over here to kind of charge on the side if they try to charge at my slingers and Cretans. And let's pull up the hoplites in front of my missile troops so that they can just focus on firing and not worry about defending themselves. And then I'm going to send over my slingers to this flank to get some shots in on the legionaries. We're already firing at them with both of our units of Cretans, and we're going to turn off skirmish mode here because they are safe. We'll go ahead and deploy our hoplites phalanx. And let's see, have we done any damage to them yet? Not a lot. Some damage. We'll pull up the mercenary peltasts over here as well, just in case we need them. And honestly, these legionaries getting shot in the back by my slingers is perfect. They're going to use all of their Pila on my hoplites, which will do a ton of damage. They went from 136 to 121 in one volley, but that just means more time for my troops to fire into these legionaries. Our cavalry is getting charged by another unit of legionaries, so we're going to try and get out of the way there. And our mercenary hoplites are already shaken. Once they hit wavering, I will use rally troops to make sure that they don't break. Honestly, I'm going to turn on skirmish mode for my Cretans. I don't want to lose them. And let's keep my cavalry moving. We don't want them to get caught by the legionaries. Keep them moving away. And we're just going to move the Cretans to a nice safe distance like that. And, okay, how are we doing here? Legionaries are at 141 here, 131 here. This unit of hoplites is broken, as I expected. And let's just keep the Cretans moving. Just keep them moving. Stay very flexible. Stay mobile. And how's the cavalry doing? Cavalry got charged by these legionaries, but we outnumber the legionaries here. I think we can win it. Oh no, we're wavering already. If we can get out of there, we will. They're probably going to break as they try to flee, unfortunately. All right, Cretans are now at a safe distance so they can start firing at the legionaries again. And the cavalry did manage to get away, so that's good. They haven't even started using their legionary cavalry yet, and they're already winning this battle, but I'm going to try to win this. These legionaries are taking a good amount of damage, but not enough yet. All right, the cavalry has shown up. They're going to try and charge into my general or my Cretans, so that's not great. We will try and get the cavalry over to deal with the legionary cavalry, and we're just going to keep the Cretans firing at the legionary cohort. If we can put in the legionaries between all of my cavalry and my general, we might be able to win it. Come on. Come on, general. Stay alive. Do not die. We need our cavalry to charge in and help out. Oh gosh, shaken already with my general's unit. Hopefully we don't lose this general. Legionaries are surrounded, but they still have the advantage here. Oh gosh. Yeah, this battle's not going super well. We lost my general, unfortunately. Man, these post-Marian troops are brutal. Let's flee with my Cretans. If I can save them, I will. We'll flee with our Rhodians. Yikes. Yeah, not the result I was going for, but it was worth a try. This is why... don't challenge the post-Marian armies unless you know you're going to win it, I guess. Brutal. But, you know, the way I do these very hard campaigns is I play high risk, I never drop saves, and, you know, I don't undo my mistakes. Part of the difficulty is making actual mistakes, I think. But yeah, let's just have these guys flee. Are you going to make it? No, you're not even going to make it. You're just running directly at the enemy. All the way over here. Good news is, we did lose a general, we did lose an army, that's very sad, but we're about to have a whole bunch of generals show up from Sicily, from Carthage, so we will be able to replenish the balance of generals in Greece. Tell both these units to withdraw, and will they make it? I don't know. They just kind of run towards... yeah, they're just running towards legionaries. Can you withdraw this way, maybe? You're right by the border, just leave. I don't think we're going to be able to save these slingers. They're just too stupid. Maybe they'll get pushed off the map. This is wild. Alright, you know what? Just fire at them. Just run away. Get some distance, fire at them. We're gonna do whatever damage we can while we're here. The answer is 0 damage. That is whatever damage we can do. We're going to turn off skirmish. Just let this unit die. There's nothing we can do for them. They don't know how to flee the battlefield. We killed 1 legionary. Yay. So yeah, that was a crushing defeat, I would say. We lost 400 of our troops, so we probably will have something left in Greece if they don't just disband because of their placement on Greece. Where did they go? Oh, they went all the way up north to Thermon. And now our ship is getting attacked. It's going to get batted back and forth and sunk. Yeah, this was a fairly large defeat in the Spanish campaign, but oh well. And up here we're attacked by Cornelius Palladius. We have really no hope of surviving this. I'm just going to fight automatically. I don't really need to fight this out because I know how it's going to go. Crushing defeat. Yeah, clear defeat. Alright. I get the point. I lost my army. And after that very sad couple of minutes, we have a new general betrothed to Caenia who has been in the war, so he has extra hit points. He's 16, he looks great, his name is Tixeru of Ursu, which is very fun. Where did this guy end up? Carolus. Interesting. Yeah, it's not the best location, but we could honestly pick him up with the army of generals from Carthage. So we'll do that. Let's fight off this fleet. We'll run up here, pick up our new general, and send them over to pick up the other generals on Sicily. And yeah, we're just going to keep training ships. We want this to be the strongest armada the world has ever seen because we don't want to lose all of our generals at once. There's a plague in Alexandria. Hopefully that doesn't hit me too hard. I'm alright with that hitting the Brutii hard. Let's take a look at our faction announcements. Yes, so sad we lost Arganthonius the Allergites. His career was short, but eventful. And we have a new general coming of age, Michaelos of Munda. We've been getting a lot of generals lately. Over here at Tingi, and yeah, it looks like Abdeshmun Phemius is retreating to potentially defend Dimmidi. Don't think he'll get there in time. He might, but we're just going to keep marching the Gurgares closer to Dimmidi. And let's grab this new general. Let's see how he is. Michaelos of Munda. War Chief is good, and Natural Born Leader is very good. So he's a decent commander. We will combine him with Bilo the Allergites, march them south to take on Dimmidi. I'm a little scared we're going to get caught by this big army. We'll just sit on this bridge for now. If they want to attack us, they can. I don't think it'll go well for them. Even with all these elephants, if they try to march across a bridge, they will have huge morale issues. So I think we'll be all right. In Narbro Martius, we have a Sacred Grove of Essos. And let's go ahead and build stables here. We want to get up to Warlord stables so we can get Longshield Cavalry. At Apollonia, we have our Sacred Circle of Abnoba for +3 to missile weapons, which is very exciting. And let's go ahead and retrain these slingers. We will build, I don't know what we want to build here. Maybe just another unit of slingers. We want to absolutely man the walls with massive amounts of really good slingers. In Cydonia, we have Warlord stables, just in time to never be used again. But maybe we'll build a couple units of Longshield Cavalry here, just in case we ever get attacked by the Bruttii. Neither of these ships have an army on them, so they're not planning it yet. I guess I should have sent that army over to Rhodes. Maybe that would have been a better choice. We could have gotten the Colossus of Rhodes, picked up 40% increase to naval trade, but c'est la vie, we'll do it later. Taking a look at our end of turn report, we profited 16,000 denarii that turn, not bad. And unfortunately, Captain Numerius has still not attacked at Thermon. I can't help but feel like my only option is to continue waiting here. At some point, they will probably attack the city. I feel like they very rarely actually starve you out. I'm going to march the best units from the army that got absolutely slaughtered from Cydonia, this Cretan archer. And do we have another good unit here? Not really. We'll march up the mercenary hoplites to combine with the hoplites that we have in Apollonia. And we can go ahead and retrain our unit of Cretan archers. Get them those gold bows, which will make them nice and good. These 3 units will just, I don't know, we'll have them hang out over here in this forest, hide out. If ever we win the battle at Thermon, we can bring them into the city. But yeah, that was a brutal defeat. Oros is just 2 turns away from Lugdunum, and it looks like he can handle the city. Oh yeah, there's just some basic warband, barbarian cavalry mercenaries, and barbarian peasants, so that'll be a very easy battle. Over at Alesia, I'm a little bit worried about our ability to win battles because there's some big armies around. Ooh, head hurlers, so scary. But I think we'll be alright. Patavium is not happy with me whatsoever. We'll build another unit of long shields here and some peasants just to get the public order under control. And we're going to bring our Scutarii back to Mediolanum, so we have some garrison there. All of my armies and all of my ships have moved for the turn, so there's nothing else to do. Let's go ahead and end this turn. And finally, we are attacked at Thermon. So Captain Numerius, he is bringing 2 rams, 4 ladders, 2 siege towers, 3 onagers. So this is going to be a brutal attack on every front, apparently. But we have some decent heavy infantry, we have Cretans, we have some cavalry. I think we can do something here. We're going to try our best. Now the question is, are they going to use their onagers? Because if they don't use their onagers, if they just try to immediately siege the walls with ladders and siege towers, I definitely want to have troops up here to defend. But if they're going to use their onagers and just kill my troops by destroying the wall, we don't want to have troops there. So yeah, this is a very hard battle to prepare for. I'm going to pull everything off the walls just so I can kind of have an idea of where everyone is. And man, with this many troops, how do you plan for this? I think we will just want to spread out our... Oh man, I don't even know. I'm tempted to just have a final defense at the city center, honestly, because here's my reasoning. They're going to destroy huge parts of the wall. They're going to seize every part of the wall. And anywhere that they have a siege tower or ladders, they're going to have Praetorians. Over here, Valete Gladiators, they're manning the ram. But like Legionary Cohort Praetorians, once they make it to the top of the wall, no matter what is there, they're going to beat me. So I think my best approach is just to hang out at the city center, make a crazy brick of troops here. Let's just get our heavy infantry, see what this would look like. So that's all my heavy infantry. We would put them probably like this because they're going to be coming from probably just that one direction. So maybe we would drop like, let me do a little sample here. So we would put our hoplites right at the front with a really thick phalanx. We would put bull warriors right next to them because they're our toughest troops. Just right here. We would put Scutarii here. Basically, we want them to get all of their missiles in as they turn this corner and try to decide what they want to do about our city center. And then we just would stack infantry here. Just here, and here, and here. We want them to be absolutely overwhelmed by the amount of infantry here and just break. And then we would have our Cretans right here. They would shoot into this courtyard here, maybe a little bit further forward so they can reach all the way into that courtyard. Perfect. And let's turn everyone to fire at will. We want to cause a break with the number of javelins we're throwing in. And then we'll get all of our cavalry to, I think, just hang out on the plaza so they can really charge into whatever makes it onto the plaza and do as much shock damage as possible. All right, this is what we're going to go with. Did we miss any troops? No. Let's go ahead and start the battle and see what they do here. This is going to be a very dramatic way to take an undefended wall. Yeah, they are starting by attacking the wall over here. I would go for towers if I was them, but they're not doing that. They're knocking down this section of wall, this section of wall, and this section of wall. So we have a chance of doing some damage with our towers still. We might knock down this siege tower, for example. But yeah, we are taking a lot of damage to our beautiful city. Very sad. I think they really took it personally when I took the city from them. So we did manage to destroy this siege tower. Do we have shot on this unit with our towers? No, I don't think so. But over here, yep, they're taking some casualties from our towers. They still have not started attacking the gateway. They're really insisting on using this ram. I don't understand why. There you go. And they'll take some more shots here. I think this is like the town watch though, so they're going to break anyways. Take some casualties there. I'll speed this up a little bit. We can watch everyone march into the city and take tons of casualties from the towers. And now they're finally destroying the gateway, so they'll be a little bit safer now. But yeah, this tower will continue firing at everyone who passes. And this is what they have to look at when they come around this corner. Doesn't look great for them. I mean, we don't have that much strength. But if they all just come from one direction, they're really going to struggle here. We've killed 7% of the army with just towers. Do we have a tower over here still? No, I think the towers are all broken now. So no more damage from towers. But it looks like they're going to kind of file in slowly, one at a time, which would be perfect. Let's turn off fire at will for a few of these units, because this is literally just one unit of legionaries. They will not do well walking into the front of prepared hoplites and all of this heavy infantry. So they've taken some damage from the Cretans. They'll take some more damage from a couple javelins from these Scutarii. And then they should break relatively quickly here. Yeah, they're broken already. Perfect. So they'll take some more damage from javelins. They'll get shot in the back by the Cretans. And I'm going to keep everyone off fire at will. We just want to shoot them in the back with our Cretans. This will do really bad things for morale for the rest of the army. And we got some kills there, so this is a good sign for this battle. If our Cretans can just fire all of their arrows, that is what I want. Let's see here. Are they actually going around us? What's over here? Looks like one of their units of legionaries is going all the way around the city. These might be Praetorians, actually, but they're just getting shot by towers as they go. They're going to run into all of my prepared cavalry, so I don't think that'll work out for them. I'm going to go ahead and prepare the cavalry for that unit of Praetorians. So once they make it on the city center, they'll have to deal with that. And let's turn on fire at will for everyone else. You guys fire at will. You fire at will. You fire at will. You fire at will. We want everyone to fire at will at this point just because we want them to eventually use their javelins before this battle gets too crazy. And wow, look at that. They're really breaking a lot. I'm going to send 1 unit of cavalry to charge in and clean up any troops that break here. They're not going to stay broken for long, but if we can just get 100, 200 kills right here, that would be fantastic. Alright, hopefully they don't reform right now. Yeah, we're just running down hundreds of legionaries right here. Perfect. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. Run them down. We've killed 40% of the enemy army already. This is the defender's advantage. It's incredible. Just keep running them down. This unit of Velites is wavering. They should break. No, they're down to shaken. They may not break. Let's just go this way, try and clean up these legionaries before they reform. There are 33 legionaries here. That would be a great unit to run down. And we've killed 42% of them. We've only lost 2% of our army, so very good results so far. We get these 33 legionaries. Beautiful. Nice and easy. Now we have a huge advantage in this battle, because whatever strength they have left, they're really going to struggle to use to take the city center. That was like 5 units of heavy infantry just gone. So let's speed this up a little bit. We will let them reform, bring another wave, and hopefully have the same result again. I mean, they've kind of abandoned their onagers out here, so I could just go pick up their onagers with cavalry. What is this again? Is this legionaries? I think this is Roman cavalry, which is their commander. That wouldn't be bad to kill. Let's see what's left, though. We have some, I believe, Praetorians over here. And that's really... I mean, is that it? Am I missing something? I think there's some troops up on the walls, maybe. Let's look. Yeah, there are some troops up on the walls. They're coming off of the walls. So we'll let them come out and get broken on the city center before I go hunt down the onagers. Over here, let's check on the Praetorians who are coming up. Where did they go? They're just hanging out over here. There are 107 of them. I might actually send all my heavy infantry to do that fighting. I don't want my cavalry to be fighting the Praetorians. I think the infantry would be better for that. But we're just going to guard here. We'll let our Cretans get some shots into the Praetorians. And as they push onto the plaza, they will be overwhelmed by everything. Yeah, they're shaken. They're wavering. Let's send a unit of cavalry to come clean them up now that they're broken. Beautiful. 54 Praetorians just going to get run down by cavalry. And what is left? Big unit of legionaries over here. They have some... Okay, they're sending in their general. So let's get our heavy infantry back. Okay, pick up our heavy infantry, send them right here. And we will just have the same approach. This is the last of their strength. We're going to prepare a force of my cavalry to go hunt down onagers and anything that flees. So we'll have them over here. And I will group them up just so I can control them quickly. Our Cretans actually used all of their arrows, which is exactly what I wanted. This Roman cavalry is going to get slaughtered. I'm not really sure what the plan is here. They're eager for now, but shaken, broken. Yep. Same thing will happen to these Velites. They're just going to keep charging in, breaking, charging in, breaking. So, yeah, this is not going to work out for them. The battle is basically won. Yep, broken. And we'll hold off for a second. The legionaries, yep, they have 150 legionaries here still. So we have, this is actually a decent strength unit here. We do still need to win this fight, but I think we can handle it. Roman cavalry should break soon, hopefully. We want to let them kind of push onto the plaza and then get encircled, and then they'll break. Good thing is, my troops, they may be wavering, but they can't break. So, just charge in, charge in, charge in. Just keep attacking. They are outnumbered here. They don't have a morale advantage. They're steady for now. Let's charge into cavalry, though, and... Yep. Broken. And then encircle these Praetorians. They're broken as well. And that's that. battle basically won. Let's charge our cavalry outside of the city, and we will pick up these onagers. I want to absolutely destroy this army. Do not want them coming back. Well, we can pick up the general right here. No, yeah, he escaped. That's alright. March outside the city. Kill these onagers. Beautiful. Pick them up. Then get this unit of onagers. And that's that. Battle won. Oh my goodness. One of the units actually broke. Cavalry broke against onagers. Those onager units are always so crazy. I'm shocked that I won this. I was thinking this was going to be an episode full of defeats, but that's a victory right there. We can go ahead and end the battle, right? Yeah. Heroic victory. I agree. Killed 1,222 of them, so the army will disband. Did we get any experience? We got -1 experience for the Scutarii. These Scutarii, I'm not sure how they got -1 experience, but good for you, I guess. Oh man, oh my gosh, and we're besieged again at Thermon. Leave me alone. Alright, we're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to let them come to us. We will repair up our troops as much as possible. We have significantly less strength now, I will say, but we still have some strength. Oh man, this army is a little bit scarier. And now our wall is absolutely destroyed, so we're not going to do any damage with the towers. It's fine. We're going to try our best to defend Thermon. But if they just smash all of their armies against Thermon's walls, that's not a horrible result. It'll weaken them a lot. Profited 12,000 denarii that turn. And the size of Earth has been calculated. That's fun. In Massilia, we have communal farming. We'll go ahead and build a stockade here because we want to be able to somewhat defend the city in case we get attacked by the Britons. In Leptis Magna, we got communal farming, and we will build an archery range here. Not that we're actually going to use it, but you never know. We have so much money, you can just buy anything now. And I guess it's time to declare war on the Britons, right? So let's declare war on the Britons. We will besiege Lugdunum, and this should be a relatively easy battle, but I'm sure Alesia will be counterattacked very soon, and we're going to have all kinds of issues, so I am a little worried about that. We'll buy some mercenaries just to help out with the defense of Alesia if we get attacked. And at this point, I would love to talk to the Germans, see if we can get an alliance with them. Oh, wait, this is a Briton town? Oh, that's not good. They're actually expanding. I may have bitten off slightly more than I could chew here, but let's go talk to the Germans way up here, and hopefully they will help us out against the Britons. And yes, war between Spain and Britain, it was inevitable. It happens in every era of the world. But yeah, finally came at 206 BC. But even with war with the Britons, we're only at war with 3 factions right now. The Brutii, Carthaginians, and the Britannians. So that's not that bad, honestly. We're relatively close to knocking the Carthaginians out of the game. I believe we'll be able to take Dimmidi before this army reaches Dimmidi, absolutely. And then we can just pick up Nept, and the Carthaginians will be gone, and we'll just be at war with the Brutii and the Britons. Now, let's go ahead and sail our navy over to Sicily. Just double checking there's no troops on this Carthaginian navy, but nope, none there. And we can reunite these ships with the Mega Armada. Look how strong that is. That's the strongest navy we have fielded yet. Just because we have so much money, we can afford them now. No troops on either of these fleets as well, which is good news. And oh, look at that. 18 large boats. So scary. I'll just sail up here, and next turn we can grab Xanti the Carpetani to get on the fleet with his army, and we will have a pretty scary army to bring to Greece, and hopefully turn the tides on the Brutii. I'll build some more peasants in Syracuse because they're not happy with me. Same in Messana. Yeah, everyone is feeling very blue in this part of the world, unfortunately. And let's go ahead and end the turn. Hopefully no action this turn. I guess the Brutii could have attacked me because the walls have been destroyed at Thermon, but they chose not to. Let's take a look at our end of turn report. We profited 10,000 denarii, and we lost a family member to another assassin. Oh my goodness, over here the Carthaginian assassin killed our, I think, really good general that we just got at Tingi. That's a shame. So we're just going to have to use Bila the Allergites, and hopefully he doesn't get killed by the same assassin. Let's see if we can find that big army of elephants down here. Yeah, they are. I'm kind of stalking them with my army with Bila the Allergites. I'm not really sure that's the best plan, but I don't really want to fight them. I just want to get this army to Dimmidi, have Dimmidi be manned by that army. So I don't know. We'll see if that works out. We besieged Dimmidi, so that'll be a really easy battle next turn. Just 2 units here. We'll take Dimmidi. At Osca, we have a weaponsmith. We'll go ahead and build a practice range here. We can go ahead and retrain some of the defensive troops here to get some better stats. At Kydonia, we have a stockade, and we'll go ahead and build a practice range here. But yeah, we're just kind of spending money because we have it. We're not really going to train anything at Kydonia other than let's do some warhounds and some long shields just in case we get attacked here. But think how cool it would have been if we had actually won the battle at Sparta, if we owned Sparta. It just didn't work out. And I think this is the time for us to take Lugdunum off the Britons. First encounter we're going to have with the Britons. It should be relatively easy. Gold Chevron Warband will be a little bit tough, but yeah, nothing to compare to my massive Spanish army. So we have 3 rams, and we will use all 3 of them. They don't have any missile troops in this city, so I'm not really worried about being up against the walls. We will go ahead and knock down the gates, the wall on either side of the gates. And let's speed this up. We will prepare our cavalry to charge into the city. And then I'll bring up my Balearic Slingers. If they can get some shots in on these warband, that would be ideal. They don't have a lot of armor, but they are a little bit scary just because they have gold chevron. So we'll get our slingers over here, see if they can get a shot. I don't know if that they do have a shot. It looks like they do, yeah. They'll do some decent damage against these warband. And I'll pull up my general to here just so he can provide moral support to anyone who ends up fighting. And let's turn these units of Scutarii to fire at will. If they have a shot with their javelins on these warband, I will absolutely take it. But this warband is down below 100 strength. Yeah, maybe they should have worn a shirt. If they cared so much about being experienced good troops, you'd think they would know to do that. And over here, we're going to throw some javelins in. They're down to 64. As they retreat, they'll get shot in the back by the slingers even more. So yeah, not going well for them. Let's pull our slingers over here. They're kind of getting too close to be able to even use their slings. And there we go, get some more shots in. Oh no, we're getting shot by the tower. We took some damage, but that's an acceptable loss. We'll get some more damage into these warband. Down to 18, down to 10. And we'll go ahead and march the slingers into the city just a little bit. We'll let them get some more shots into these warband. Down to 4, down to 0. And if anyone comes up within range, we'll just fire at them. We'll pull back. We don't want to actually fight the barbarian peasants. But yeah, and then we'll shoot them in the back. So we'll just keep this kind of yo-yo going where I just fire at them, run away, fire at them, run away. And let's pull the Scutarii into the city. They can easily win this fight. Pull back with the slingers, and we'll charge in with the Scutarii. Slingers broke momentarily, but we'll use rally troops, and the Scutarii will easily defeat these barbarian peasants. Nice and quick, they've broken, we've killed their commander, and we'll bring our general up. Let's just rush onto the city center, attack these barbarian cavalry mercenaries with our Scutarii. This will be nice and quick. They're shaken, they're not going to break, but they're down to 25, and our troops are still doing well in morale. So, oh, actually one of them is shaken. We'll use rally troops again. Beautiful. Clear victory. Lost some slingers, but not the end of the world. And with that, the first blow against the Britons has been dealt. Lugdunum is another city with absolutely no population. Oh, I should have enslaved it. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh well. Yeah, it would have been beneficial to enslave it just for the population growth bonus for all these cities, but I didn't do it. It's all right. And now we're going to be able to piece together a very scary long shield cavalry army. Let's go ahead and pull it together. So we have Kerbasi the Conqueror, Norbert the Elephant, and his long shields. And then we have all of the long shields from Lugdunum. And oh my goodness, look at that army. We'll leave Auros behind, I think. We don't really need to include him that much. We'll let him defend Lugdunum in case he gets attacked there by this little army commanded by Captain Amanos. And Kerbasi the Conqueror can begin cleaning up all of these Briton settlements. Yeah, this much cavalry is hard to beat. We'll bring one unit of Scutarii to hold the ram when we attack these cities. Actually, we don't even need a ram because we have an elephant. So we're actually going to send that unit back because we want to move fast. All of these units will move extra fast because they're cavalry, and we can just march around taking cities. I would not want to be them. And let's see if we can find a German to speak to. Not quite. Next turn, we'll speak to the Germans at Mogontiacum. And I'm going to end this episode right here. We knocked the Gauls out of the game, dealt the first blow against the Britons, took Cirta off the Carthaginians, and we've besieged Dimmidi. So the Carthaginians are on their way out, and we can finally reinforce Greece with our massive fleet full of generals. Let's go ahead and move them now. Yeah, just sink these ships. And let's board our new army. Oh man, look at all those generals headed for Greece. I would not want to be the Romans right now. And in about 4 turns, we will arrive at Thermon. Whether it's to reinforce Thermon or to take it back, I don't know. It might be to take it back, unfortunately. But at least if they try to starve us out, we can save Thermon on like turn 4 of being starved out. So they will either have to take the city by force or deal with reinforcements. I think we can handle them. Carthage is unhappy with me. Same with Thapsus. They're not happy they've been conquered. We'll just build some peasants. That's what we always do. Just build peasants. But yeah, we have a lot to look forward to with next part. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the video and have a great day. Bye-bye.